Hi folks, we're currently doing a full moon reading for August 2018 and the full moon is coming on August 26th. So I've been really guided towards talking more about astrological stuff. You can also check out your astrological sign readings for the month of August, and I'm soon going to be doing more for September. This stuff really fascinates me. It's so cool. So we're going to pull up a few cards based on what we can expect with this moon. But what I do know is that we're working with more Pisces energy, so very feeling based. And from what I understand of this, we've been in a lot of intense energy, if you haven't been feeling it already. And this has caused so much like turbulence and anger and a lot of stuff going on in society, that sort of thing, but mainly it's caused a big kind of crack in our own bodies. And so what we want to do is fall into the place of quiet and peace and really just soft energy. So it may be more, you want to snuggle, you want soft things, you want to wrap yourself in a blanket. Maybe you want to do a meditation practice or a very gentle yoga flow, something like that. It could be that you just need to just take it down a notch. And if you're a more intense person, work on that breathing. I do sense there's a lot of education coming up in September as well, where it could be you're going to school or you're the one teaching. But there's a lot of forgiveness around the energy of education as well, and making sure that we are feeling really good about ourselves, okay? So it's important that where we are is where we want to be. So just that soft, gentle, peaceful touch towards your own energies at this time, all right? So maybe a good time for intuitive guidance as well, where we feel like we can find that peace within ourselves, which I love. So let's pull up some cards. This is Doreen Virtue's Daily Guidance from your Angels Oracle card deck. And I'm doing this early, so we're still in Mercury retrograde, we're still in some intense energy, but I really wanted to get this out a little bit earlier since this is new to me. I'm kind of feeling guided towards when we need to do these videos. So oddly enough, I just did a daily reading. Today is August 14th. And I pulled up, I pulled up all the same cards. So it's weird. I wasn't even going to shuffle. I almost grabbed the card and started talking about acceptance. So we were talking a lot about peace, but I want to channel some information on this just to kind of check in and see where we're at. You need to forgive. You need to forgive. So really focusing on this full moon, because we do full moon rituals, and I may even do a video on full moon rituals and how to work with that energy. But it may be that there's forgiveness for you. So when the full moon does arise, really ask for anything that you can work on. But the main thing would be offering forgiveness towards yourself as well as towards others. That's what's being recommended, all right? So we can have that peace and tranquility. We don't want to feel lack or weak anymore, all right? Assertive. Adrenaline's kind of coming up here a little bit, so we're calming the nervous system. And we're letting go of any attachments that we have, once again, that forgiveness piece, to anything that's negative, but even things that we may be dependent on, such as any substance abuse, that sort of thing. So that may also be something you want to ask around the time of the moon to also heal, all right? So that will make you feel better about yourself and bringing yourself back into that balance and peace in order to maintain positive energy and maintain fluidity as well, so we can freely flow in our lives. Now, obviously, there will be circumstances where this is questioned and that sort of thing, and we do need to get advice. But for the most part, we're just letting go of fear, worry, anxiety, that sort of thing, and just we need that reassurance at this moment to just that it's okay, it's safe to let go, it's safe to calm your energy field, it's safe to release. Again, this is related to patterns of behaviors. And sometimes we know the difference, but we do things anyway. So that's where we just don't want to rely on anything at this moment, so that we feel like we can just feel more patient and more kind, more loving, of course. So anything that's detrimental to your health at this moment, that we are going to ask for that to be released. If it's jealousy or anger, resentment, etc., you're going to be finding that you will start following your own path soon, but you may find for the first bit of this moon, you're just going through a stage where you're not really ready to let go yet, but I promise you it will happen. So also be patient and kind with yourself in terms of that transition and allowing that to occur. It actually isn't until the new moon arises after the full moon that a lot of our affirmations start to come into fruition. So we have to be mindful throughout the days that this is unraveling and that it is getting better. So this could be trusting that those worries can fade away if you have some form of disorder or some form of anxiety. Trusting that if there are secrets in your life that you're worried are going to come out, that feel comfortable enough in yourself to know that that's going to help you, all right? Because we're changing and it's a positive thing, all right? Oh, I love these so much. Ask. This is about really, really, really deep healing. It could even be cleansing for some people because we're trying to figure out that path right now. And it's funny, Pisces is the fish, and I keep doing this because fishes really like to flow. They like balance. They like to not worry. They have a 3-second memory, I believe. And it's interesting that there's a full moon on this card with an angel and someone doing prayer. So I feel like some people are questioning the rhythm of life. So they're questioning things about life at this moment. And this could be hereditary. It could be that there are issues in your life that have been carried down to you, and that's okay. But find comfort in the fact that, you know, if we have illness or disease, find comfort in the fact that that's part of our journey, and we can become comfortable within ourselves and within our situations where we're not angry anymore, where we find peace around some of those situations, okay? So I'm seeing someone spreading their wings and flying. So it could be that you're going on vacation or you're wanting to go on vacation. Maybe you want to celebrate more, just the joy of living and more laughter and even enlightenment. I'm sensing a proposal for someone, or it could be a very strong new business venture. But we're clearing out the clutter in our heads as well, so we feel like we can start to see that new life. And it's becoming more crystal clear. So the clear quartz is really coming up around this full moon. Having a lot of that around you would be helpful on the actual moon when you're doing your rituals and your clearing and your cleansing. And perhaps even working on some of your breathing around that time. Because it does, there's a lot of push and pull around the full moon where we can find ourselves feeling a bit off. So really work on that truth-seeking and even truth-telling for some people. If you are an intuitive yourself and you offer advice to people, making sure that you're encouraging people to express themselves and let out whatever's been bothering them, all right? So I'm also feeling like people are still instilling some fear around others, but we're trying to figure out our path. So we have to have patience with ourselves right now, but we still have to have compassion for other people and that they're on their own path, all right? So that's kind of related to the celebration energy in terms of like we still have to allow people to be where they are in their lives, and so that's letting go of the judgment piece too, and that's only going to help us in the long run when we can let go of that fixation and just also accept that there is peace coming to you and that new life and new beginning is on its way. So these are going to be our themes: life purpose and opportunity to forgive. So we talked about that at the very beginning, and it kind of seems like we're talking about the life path as well. I'm kind of feeling like there's a lot of criticism. It could even be someone watching this video that has a lot of criticism towards herself or others. But it's very much like we're being called into doing our own thing. And if it's meditation or healing trauma, just kind of do what feels right. This is just a general reading. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoy your full moon. And I will be doing my September reading shortly. And just keep your eyes peeled if there is something around rituals for the full moon, because I think I may be doing that as well. All right? From my heart to yours, love you guys. Bye.